Now, we get a lot of people asking us what the best neighborhoods in Rocklin, California are. Today, we're gonna be covering the top 5 neighborhoods to live in Rocklin, California. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We're Lance and Lauren, and we're gonna be jumping right into it. So today, we're gonna be covering 5 of the top neighborhoods if you're thinking about moving or relocating to Rocklin, California. Now, these are in no particular order, but today we're gonna be giving you a little taste of what Rocklin has to offer. Now, Rocklin definitely has a lot of awesome neighborhoods. So really, when you're coming to Rocklin or you're thinking about moving or relocating to Rocklin, a lot of it's gonna come down to your lifestyle choices, what kind of schools that you wanna be near, or even maybe what some of your favorite restaurants are.
All right, so the first neighborhood that we're gonna cover today is gonna be the Whitney Oaks neighborhood. All right, the Whitney Oaks neighborhood is gonna be located around the Whitney Oaks Golf Course. Now, this neighborhood features a gated community that sits right around the Whitney Oaks Golf Course. Now, you can also find homes that are not gated that sit just right outside of the gated community. This neighborhood was built in the early 2000s and features larger semi-custom homes that range in size from 1,800 square feet up to 4,000 square feet.
Now, there's also going to be an active adult community, which is going to be a 55 and up neighborhood that's also going to be located in this area. Now, some of those homes are going to range anywhere from about 515,000 all the way up to about 850,000. Now, the rest of the Whitney Oaks development is going to range in size from 4 to 7 bedroom homes. Some of these homes are going to be about 2,200 square feet all the way up to 4,000 plus square feet. And these homes are going to be starting at $1 million and they're going to go all the way up to about $2.3 million. So the awesome thing about this neighborhood is this neighborhood's built right around the Whitney Oaks Golf Course. So in my opinion, this is by far one of my absolute favorite golf courses in the entire greater Sacramento area. So Placer County, Sac County, El Dorado County. This course is probably in one of the most pristine shapes. For it being a public course, you feel like you're at a private course. So you've got 18 holes. The track is actually pretty difficult as it relates to the golf course, but you've also got the Pyramid Bar and Grill. It's also a restaurant and bar that services the community as well too.
Now, this neighborhood feeds to some really awesome schools in Rocklin. Now, the elementary school is going to be Valley View Elementary School that rates a 9 out of 10. And then the high school is going to be Rocklin High School that also rates a 9 out of 10. So if you live in this neighborhood and you have kids and you are looking for great schools to send them to, the awesome thing about this neighborhood is that it feeds to really great schools and you don't have to make a far commute.
So the second neighborhood that we're going to highlight on our list is going to be Stanford Ranch. Stanford Ranch is going to be located between Stanford Ranch Boulevard, Sunset Boulevard, West Oaks, and Park Drive. So the cool thing about this neighborhood is you're going to be close to a lot of the grocery stores. So when you're looking at Rocklin on a map, a lot of Rocklin is going to be residential when you get past, Sunset Boulevard. But this particular neighborhood is actually still pretty close to some grocery stores. So you've got a Bel Air, you've got a Save Mart at one end. You've got a really good taqueria that we like to go to that's right around the corner from Rocklin High School. And then you're gonna have a lot of little parks and you're gonna have a lot of areas that you can take your kids, fun places to go, Starbucks and everything else that kind of makes up that small little shopping center right there. And you're gonna be close to one of our absolute favorite pizza places, which is gonna be Primo's, which is right off of Stanford Ranch in Sunset. So the types of homes that you're gonna see in Stanford Ranch, some of the homes that you're gonna see in this neighborhood are gonna be kind of 3 to 5 bedroom homes. The low side is gonna be about 1,300 square feet and they're gonna go all the way up to about 3,000 square feet, just depending on what section of the neighborhood that you're in. Now, at the time of recording this video, the price point for some of these homes is gonna be $540K and they're gonna go all the way up to about $880K, depending on the lot size, the size of the home, how many bedrooms and bathrooms that the home's gonna have.
Now, this neighborhood also feeds to some really awesome schools. The elementary school for this neighborhood is going to be Breen Elementary, which is a 7 out of 10 on greatschools.org. And then the middle school is going to be Granite Oaks Middle School, which is again a 9 out of 10. And then the high school for this neighborhood is going to be Rocklin High School, also a 9 out of 10.
Now, the cool thing about this neighborhood, in addition to just being close to some of the grocery stores and really fun parks, you're also going to be on the closer side of Rocklin to a lot of the different amenities that also shares with Rocklin. So you're going to have Westville Galleria, you're going to have Costco, Top Golf. So a lot of those other amenities that the greater Sacramento and Placer County areas share with Roseville, you're going to be a little bit closer to some of those as well too. Now, before we jump into our third topic, if you're digging this information, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. We drop new videos every Tuesday and Friday on what it's like to move or relocate to the greater Sacramento area, including places like Roseville, Rocklin, Lincoln, Granite Bay, Folsom, El Dorado Hills, and Sacramento and everything in between. So Hit that like and subscribe button. There should be a phone number popping up. We are the ones that answer those phone calls, emails, and text messages. We absolutely love it when you guys reach out to us, because on top of making these videos for you, we actually love helping you more with all of your real estate needs. So we are licensed real estate agents. We love it when you guys reach out to us. So give us that call, shoot us that text, or send us that email, so that way we can put up a game plan that's right for you and make your move to Sacramento a little bit less of a headache.
All right, so the third neighborhood on our list for awesome neighborhoods in Rocklin is going to be the Sunset Whitney neighborhood. Now this neighborhood is going to be located around the newer Sunset Whitney recreation area, close to Midas Avenue.
Yeah, so this is going to be north of Sunset. You're going to have Midas, you're going to have South Whitney Boulevard, and I believe you also have Argonaut that kind of runs through those neighborhoods. So this is going to be a little bit more of an older neighborhood as it relates to Rocklin. So the cool thing about some of these homes in this neighborhood is a lot of these homes are going to sit on larger lots than what you would typically see in maybe some of the newer neighborhoods of Rocklin or some of the tract home neighborhoods in Rocklin. So some of these lot sizes are going to be anywhere from probably a 1/4 acre all the way up to a 1/2 acre, with some of them kind of sitting around a 1/3 of an acre.
Now in this neighborhood, you're primarily going to find homes that have 3 to 5 bedrooms that range anywhere from 1,300 square feet all the way up to 3,000 square feet.
Now there aren't a lot of homes that are currently for sale right now, so between actives, pendings, and solds within the last 6 months, the price range of these homes are going to be anywhere from about the 540K range all the way up to about the low 800 range. And like we said, the cool thing about this area is a lot of these homes are going to sit on larger lots, so you're going to have a little bit more space. It's almost like when you're driving through this neighborhood, you're going to see a lot of these homes and they're either going to have room for pools, they're going to have room for RV parking, or possibly both. So this neighborhood is going to be close to the Sunset Whitney recreational area. So the Sunset Whitney recreational area actually used to be the Sunset Whitney private golf course before the golf course went out of business. So for a long time, this neighborhood used to have that golf course as like an eyesore. So it was overgrown weeds and grass, and it just wasn't really maintained. And actually the home values kind of took a dip for a long time, but City of Rocklin purchased that land and they've actually created it into a lot of interconnected walking trails. It's pretty close to Johnson Springview Park, which is another mega park in the area that we've done.
Yeah, so when the city took over that land, they renovated a lot of it. They added a lot of walking paths and trails. They also added bridges that go over some of the ponds that were there from the golf course. And it's a really beautiful area. So a lot of people like to come out here. They like to go for runs in the morning or walk your dog. So if you want to get outside and live that active lifestyle and you want to have really close, awesome trails to go to, this might be the best neighborhood for you.
So you're also close to Johnson Springview from here, which, like I said, we've done a couple videos on. So Johnson Springview has baseball fields, softball fields. They have an outdoor roller hockey rink. They have disc golf course. They have a little skate park. So Johnson Springview is one of those mega parks for Rocklin. It has everything that you could possibly imagine. They have splash pads, and it always seems like there's something going on. So they do a lot of fun community events there as well too. So definitely a super awesome place. So if you're thinking about moving or relocating to the Sunset Whitney area of Rocklin, the 3 schools that are going to be assigned to this neighborhood are going to be Parker Whitney, which is going to be a 7 out of 10 on greatschools.org. It's going to be Springview Middle School, which is also going to be a 7 out of 10 on greatschools.org. And then the homes in this neighborhood are going to assign to Rocklin High School, which is going to be, of course, a 9 out of 10 out.
So the 4th neighborhood on our list that we're going to cover is going to be Secret Ravine and Sierra Bluffs. Now these 2 neighborhoods, they butt up right next to each other and they're basically a part of the same area. All right, so this neighborhood is located off of Sierra College Boulevard between Scarborough and Rocklin Road.
So as you're heading towards Rocklin, as you're going towards Sierra College, you kind of come up and over this hill. Some of these homes are going to be built into the side of that hill and they're going to have awesome views. It's going to be like much different terrain, a little bit older neighborhood, so it's sectioned away from the rest of Rocklin. It's going to be Sierra College, you have Interstate 80 on one side, you got Sierra College Boulevard on the other side, and then you got Scarborough up on the top of the hill. So cool thing is you're kind of more separated away from some of the other stuff. You have easy access to Interstate 80 and you have easy access to some of the shopping there on Sierra College and Interstate 80. So the different types of homes that you're going to see in this neighborhood are going to be 3 to 6 bedroom homes. They're going to start off around 2,200 square feet and they're going to go all the way up to about 4,000 plus square feet. So these homes are going to start off in the upper 800s and they're going to go all the way up to about 1.5 million. So obviously the different types of homes are going to be based off of the lot size, the type of house, the fit and finishes, things that are going to be on the inside of the house. Also in this neighborhood, the type of view is also going to factor into that as well. So these homes are also going to sit on slightly larger lots. So these are going to be a little bit different than your tract homes that are going to be over in your newer areas of Rocklin, your Whitney Ranch areas of Rocklin that we're going to touch on a little bit later. But you're going to see probably anywhere from 0.2 acres all the way up to half-acre lots as well.
This neighborhood is also located super close to Harry Crabb Park. Now, Harry Crabb Park is not a part of Rocklin. It's actually in Roseville. But the way that this neighborhood sits kind of up on that hill, it borders Roseville and is right next to Harry Crab Park. So we've talked a little bit about Harry Crab Park in the past, but if you like getting outside, this is an awesome park. It's got a splash pad, it's got baseball diamonds, it's got
play structure,
sand volleyball courts, a ton of trails that kind of go around it. In this neighborhood also, to get to Harry Crab Park, you can walk there. There's sidewalks all throughout the neighborhood too. Now moving on to schools for this neighborhood. So at the top of the hill is going to be Sierra Elementary School that's right in this neighborhood, and that school is rated a 9 out of 10. Now for the middle school, this neighborhood will feed to Springview Middle School. Again, that's a 7 out of 10. And the high school now for this area is going to be Whitney High School. So if you have a high schooler, they will have to make the trek pretty much across town to get to Whitney High School, but Whitney High School is a great high school. It is rated an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, so a little funky for this neighborhood. So definitely one of those things that we want to talk about and highlight. You know, possible chance that you could probably do an inter-district transfer, but that would be one of the funky things about this neighborhood. So beautiful homes, great neighborhood. But if you have a student that's in high school, that's going to be kind of a frustration for some people who live in this neighborhood. So keep that in mind if you're thinking about moving or relocating to this area of Rocklin. So the last neighborhood that we're going to talk about is going to be the master plan community of Whitney Ranch. So Whitney Ranch is going to be located just off of Highway 65. It's going to be the furthest north neighborhood in Rocklin before you get to Lincoln. It practically butts right up. So from Whitney High School, you can actually see a lot of Lincoln High School, or you can see the new 12 Bridges High School and a lot of Lincoln homes, but practically butts right up to Lincoln. And it's going to be that master plan community. So the cool thing about this neighborhood is you're going to have access to the Whitney Ranch Clubhouse, which is also called the Ranch House. So there they're going to have, they have this whole community event center that has a couple different pools. It has a place that's lounging. And the awesome thing about this neighborhood is, from what people have told us that have moved or relocated to Whitney, is this neighborhood is all about its community events. It's all about all the fun stuff. So they have Easter egg hunts, they have 4th of July parties, they have barbecues every weekend. So there's always something going on in this Whitney Ranch area. Now, this is one of the newer areas of Rocklin, so if you're thinking about moving or relocating to the Whitney Ranch area, there's probably a pretty good chance that some of the homes in there are going to have Melrose, or if not all of the homes are going to have some form of a Melrose bond in there. So keep that in mind when you're planning your budget. There's actually still new construction homes that are being built currently by JMC and a couple of other different builders that are out there, but so typically in this neighborhood, you're going to see anything from 3 to 6 bedroom homes. I think the smallest home in there is going to be about 1,600 square feet that's listed for sale right now, and they're going to go all the way north of 4,000 square feet. So the 1,600 square foot home right now is listed in the low 6s, and that 4,000 plus square foot home is going to be listed around 1.6. So definitely a wide variety, definitely a wide span of pricing and different types of home types in there, but just keep in mind, you are going to have an HOA that's going to be factored into your monthly bill. You're also going to have a Melrose bond or a Melrose tax that's going to be factored into your monthly bill as well. So Whitney Ranch definitely has a little bit of something for everybody.
Now the schools for this neighborhood are going to be Sunset Ranch, which rates an 8 out of 10 on greatschools.org. Granite Oaks is going to be the middle school, a 9 out of 10, and then the high school is going to be Whitney High School, which is an 8 out of 10. And Whitney High School is super close to this community, so the commute won't be too bad.
So we know that that was just a small fraction of some of the awesome neighborhoods that Rocklin has to offer. So if you liked any of those neighborhoods, or you want to get some more information about any of those neighborhoods, give us that call, shoot us that text, or send us that email. But if you don't like any of those neighborhoods and you want to maybe explore other neighborhoods that Rocklin has to offer, or you just want to explore maybe other towns that are located in the greater Sacramento area, like Roseville, Granite Bay, Lincoln, or places in Sacramento, Folsom, give us that call, shoot us that text, or send us that email. There should be a phone number popping up. We do absolutely love when you reach out to us. So schedule that Zoom call, shoot us a text, or send us that email, so that way we can put together a game plan that's right for you, and that way we can make your move to the greater Sacramento area a little bit less of a headache. So regardless of whenever you're watching this, whether it's the week or the weekend, we hope you have an awesome day, and we look forward to catching you on the next one.